Speaking of another nightmare, American farmers are facing a major challenge when it comes to dealing with a population of more than 9 million feral swine. These images became a haunting spectrum for the whole country, as well as a symbol of the difficulties the agricultural sector is facing. In the suburban and rural areas of Texas or California, life not only faces natural challenges such as flooding, but also losses from wildlife impacts. Wild boars, seemingly harmless, often invade gardens and are dangerous to agriculture. The uncontrolled proliferation of this animal species has a significant impact on the agricultural sector, posing risks to food safety and food supply. Each litter of wild boars can give birth to 6 to 12 cubs, and their high fertility and rapid reproduction rate pose a major challenge in controlling their numbers. Wild boars are not only wild creatures with high reproductive capacity, but also adapt flexibly in their diet. They tend to consume anything they encounter from plants, creating challenges for managers and having a major impact on the environment and agriculture. Let's explore together how people face this difficult reality and find effective solutions to protect their farms and gardens. Food for wild boars is very diverse, from radishes and potatoes to small insects. They can even carry food to feed themselves, making them formidable destroyers of farms and wildlife. Natural garden. Their ability to reproduce rapidly and lack of natural predators increases the risk of them controlling populations, creating a particular challenge for agricultural environments. And in just 30 years, the formidable wild boar species has rapidly expanded and occupied 39 states in the United States. American scientists have tried to support farmers in minimizing damage from wild boars in difficult situations. However, the problem remains a big challenge as each wild boar can give birth to millions of babies each year, and they take over land quickly. One of the most effective management measures is wild boar hunting. Experienced hunters are licensed and take careful measures to ensure safety and effectiveness. Hunting wild boars not only helps control their numbers, but also provides a natural food source for the community. Wild boar meat has a unique flavor and is an important part of local cuisine. The feral hog situation in East Texas, where there are more than 2 to 5 million animals, costs about $2.1 billion annually nationwide and $118 million in Texas alone. Wild boars are not native and during the growing season they will forage for food, putting additional pressure on farmers. Please share how you manage the feral pig problem in your area in the comments section below, so we can learn and share solutions. To address this problem, the Texas Parks and Wildlife Department implemented a wild boar hunting season in Texas. The destruction of wild boars is allowed using any legal means at any time of the day or night, including the use of night vision and thermal imaging devices. Wild boars have highly developed physical characteristics and hunting instincts. They can dig deep holes, harm livestock, and damage agricultural infrastructure. Male wild boars have long tusks and sharp teeth, enhancing their ferocity. Not only do they cause physical damage, wild boars also carry at least 30 pathogens and 37 types of parasites, creating a direct threat to human and animal health. To control wild boars, an integrated method is most effective, which includes the use of wild boar traps during control. These access traps are placed in areas where wild boars frequently pass through or frequently appear. The traps are carefully designed and placed to attract wild boars and retain them once they enter. The use of supporting equipment such as red cameras and surveillance cameras also plays an important role in this process. These devices help monitor and analyze wild boar behavior, thereby understanding their movement patterns and habits. Thanks to this, researchers and operators can make more accurate and effective decisions. Research on wild boar populations from 1992 to 2012 shows that wild boar numbers tend to continue to increase in the next 30 to 50 years. This situation poses the risk of feral pigs completely colonizing the environment in the United States, depending on the effective measures the country takes to meet the challenge of these dangerous feral hogs. There are many articles and reports about wolf incursions and attacks on cattle, sheep, and cattle farms. These scary stories really highlight the dangers not only for farmers but also for surrounding communities. To deal with this threat, the government had to take quick measures to stop the wolf invasion. Farmers must also find creative and effective solutions. An important part of this strategy is regularly checking areas where wolves are known to attack livestock. A special case is an outdoor beef farm facing a threat from wolves. In this situation, farmers have focused their efforts on extinguishing and stopping them before they can attack cows. Hunters played an important role in this fight against wolves. They discovered the situation promptly and prepared support equipment to hunt the wolves. They hid behind the cow feed storage area and began to observe the wolves. They fired a single shot accurately and carefully to ensure the safety of the cows, avoiding injury or death due to the wolf attack. They took down a wolf with precision and care. Time has proven that hunting wolves at night is the most effective solution to reduce pressure from wolves and protect farmers' farms and livestock. With an estimated 2,000 wolves per year, wolf hunting has become a drastic and effective measure, demonstrating the determination of farmers and hunters in dealing with the threat from wolves. Do you like the method? If so, leave number 3 in the comment section. Otherwise, leave number 4. Bears are one of the most powerful and attractive wild animals. They prefer to eat different types of nuts depending on the type of bear, which has prompted the development of safe and effective bear hunting methods to protect farms and settlements from danger. North American brown bears and black bears often enjoy eating chia seeds, pine nuts, walnuts, and hazelnuts. This hobby has created a unique opportunity to use them as bait to control bear populations and populated areas or farms to attract bears and ensure safety during hunting. Hanging grain bins properly is indispensable. Seeds should be hung approximately 2 to 3 meters above the ground to ensure easy access for bears. Additionally, they should also be placed out of sight of humans and livestock to avoid being detected by bears while they are eating. You should also choose areas with many bears to increase your chances of successful hunting at night when darkness covers the landscape, and bears often come to eat seeds at this time, making it an ideal time to conduct the hunt. This ensures that the hunter has the best chance of approaching the bear without attracting their attention. Snipers are popular weapons in bear hunting. Bear hunters are often equipped with scopes to increase accuracy and performance. In addition, the hunter's clothing also plays an important role in the bear hunting process. Wearing camo helps the hunter avoid being detected by the bear, creating favorable conditions for approaching the bear without attracting the attention of the animal. According to data from the U.S. Department of Agriculture, on average, about 10,000 bears are killed by humans each year in the U.S., of which about 20% are by hunters. Some popular bear hunting areas in the U.S. include forests in Alaska, Montana, and the mountain areas of Idaho, in California, Colorado, and Wyoming, as well as coastal areas in Oregon and Washington. As examples, Glacier National Forest in Montana is famous for hunting many of the bear's favorite prey. Bear hunting using favorite baits and methods, such as hanging large barrels from tree trunks, is an effective and safe method for managing bear populations and protecting farms or community areas. This method has been proven to be effective and has been successful. Applied in many parts of the world, including the United States, helps maintain natural balance and ensure the satisfaction of both humans and bears to deal with the invasion of wild bears and protect farms or residential areas. One of the safest and most effective measures is the use of cage traps, an important tool in controlling bear populations using weapons designed to safely capture and control bears. Hello, dear friends! By 2021, the U.S. will have about 2,900 beef processing plants across its territory. Every day, the United States produces about 27 million pounds of beef. That's a pretty big number that might surprise you. So, how do American farmers produce tens of millions of pounds of beef, and how much beef do American farmers consume? Let's explore this in the video. After the farm owner transports the cows to the processing plant, the cows are hung on hooks to begin the processing process. The cow hide will be separated for production at another processing stage, and the cow's organs and head will be removed. Half of the carcass is then sent to cold storage for a day. Now, the important step is to check the beef for marbling. To measure the grain most accurately, experts often measure the cut between the 12th and 13th ribs. After measuring the meat texture, half of the beef carcass will move to the next step. Each operation is performed skillfully and carefully. The bones are then removed, separating the meat from the ribs. This work is done using a knife and a special hook. This special factory produces 10,000 tons of meat per year, serving customer needs. The plant processes a variety of beef dishes, including seasoned meats, popular with American farmers. These processed meats offer convenience, and their prices are relatively good, in line with the wages of American farmers. The plant is one of the largest beef processing plants in the United States, where beef halves are meticulously inspected and labeled. Labeling is very important because only cuts of beef that meet meat quality standards are further processed and then delivered to consumers. Watching this video may help you feel more secure when buying and using beef cuts from the supermarket. Because all cuts of beef, regardless of price, go through a careful quality inspection process. Most of the work at this plant is performed using vertical flow systems and modern machinery. The pieces of beef are hung up and run through each stage, divided into equal parts by the worker using a machine. The beef portions are then ready for cooking. Workers use protective gear safely and meticulously in each processing step. The separated pieces of meat look very delicious. Each piece is packaged, labeled, and exported to supermarkets and stores. Processing workers at American beef plants can earn salaries of up to $150,000 per year, with long-term employees even receiving higher salaries. If you want to work in such a processing plant, then it is a well-paying opportunity. Ground beef patties, commonly found in burgers, are also produced in large quantities at this plant. The method is very simple. The beef mixture, including lean meat and fat, is put into the machine and roasted evenly. Mechanical systems operate automatically without manual intervention. Hello everyone! Florida's feral swine situation is one of the greatest challenges facing the U.S. agricultural industry, causing hundreds of millions of dollars in annual losses. Farms across the state are facing the risk of great loss when hundreds of millions of acres of agricultural products and thousands of livestock become subject to attack and disease spread. On June 20, 2022, a herd of feral hogs invaded a cornfield in Pasco, Florida, eating all the corn plants and rendering them irreparable. Mr. John Smith, the farm owner, revealed that the damage caused by wild boars amounted to more than $100,000 USD. This is the second time this year that wild boars have invaded his cornfield. African swine fever, also known as ASF, African swine fever, which is an acute infectious disease caused by a virus. This disease is capable of spreading from domestic pigs to wild boars and can even affect other animals such as bison. ASF is known for its high mortality rate of up to 100%, posing a serious threat to the swine industry worldwide. Diseases such as ASF, foot and mouth disease, FMD, and brosis can not only be transmitted within the pig population, but can also be transferred to other animals and even to humans. This not only causes heavy economic losses, but also poses great risks to public health and the environment. Controlling and preventing the spread of these diseases has become a top priority to protect the agricultural industry and ensure the safety of both livestock and people. To solve the problem, Florida farmers have developed fences about 6 feet high, made of galvanized wire. This method has proven effective in containing wild boars and is especially important for stopping the spread of infectious diseases such as ASF, helping to protect the agricultural sector and local economies. The posts are approximately 8 feet high, made from wood or metal, providing support to ensure the fence's durability and stability. The steel mesh is fixed to the support tree with nails or bolts, forming a strong load-bearing system. Farmers in Florida can install fences themselves or hire professional companies to do the work. In the case of self-installation, it is important to ensure that the fence is set up properly for optimal performance. According to the latest report from the U.S. Department of Agriculture, as of December 2023, farmers in the state of Florida have built wire mesh fences around approximately 1.5 million acres of agricultural land, including small farms and fields, large, with an estimated construction cost of about $2 billion USD. This effort marks an important step forward in protecting crops and livestock from feral hog infestations. Driving at night is an interesting and effective method of hunting feral hogs favored by Florida farmers. Groups of hunters often move in trucks or SUVs, are fully equipped with tools and equipment necessary for hunting, especially headlights that help hunters have the ability to detect wild boars in the dark. facilitating favorable conditions for hunting. Once the group sights the target, the hunter deploys shooting techniques to ensure effectiveness and accuracy. The United States Department of Agriculture reports that each year, Florida farmers successfully kill about 250,000 feral hogs using this hunting method. Before starting, hunters often prepare a series of important equipment of which a radiator is an indispensable item. Ensuring all equipment is in good working order is important to avoid unwanted problems during your hunting journey. The first step is to use diffused lights to investigate fields in the dark and locate wild boar. Wild boars are often active at night to search for food, creating favorable conditions for hunting. After determining the location of the wild boar, the hunter will proceed to the hunting step, using hunting tools carefully to ensure accuracy and efficiency. Usually, people participating in this activity are professional farmers or people with experience in the field of hunting. The hunting process is carried out and steps are taken to ensure efficiency and safety. According to estimates by the U.S. Department of Agriculture, about 200,000 feral hogs are killed each year due to night hunting in Florida. Hunting wild boar at night is not only entertaining but also an effective method of controlling wild boar populations. However, the colony, to ensure the success and safety of the hunter, needs to follow some important rules. Safety is always the top priority here, not only for yourself, but also for those around you. Around using hunting equipment needs to be done carefully and avoid unnecessary dangers. Complying with local laws is important to avoid unwanted legal problems. Hunters must also pay attention to their surroundings, limit negative impacts on nature, and avoid polluting or destroying the environment. When it comes to pork, everyone probably thinks of one of the most popular foods around the world. However, few people know that behind the delicious sausages and good quality meat, there is a complex and secret process of raising pigs and processing meat. Let's learn about these modern techniques and technologies now. Starting on a modern pig farm in the United States, we see the combination of innovation and automation in caring for pigs. The feeding system is designed to be flexible and precise, using conveyors to deliver feed based on each pig's specific needs. Intelligent calculation techniques ensure adequate food supply in sufficient quantity and quality for each stage of pig development. The drinking system is also very advanced, with water sprays designed individually for each pig. The ability to adjust the height of the spray helps create a comfortable and convenient drinking environment, keeping each pig hydrated and healthy. The barn area is not only a place for pigs to rest, but also a comfortable and safe living environment. The spacious and airy design helps each pig have private space. Soundproofing systems help maintain stable temperatures, optimizing animal comfort. The automatic cleaning system is a particularly important feature, helping to keep the environment not only clean but also reduce the risk of infection. Advanced lighting and temperature control systems ensure that every living condition is optimized to promote healthy pig growth. Automation helps adjust temperature and lighting depending on the stage of development, creating the ideal environment for the rapid and healthy growth of pigs. This modern pig farm in the United States is not only a large source of pigs, but also a symbol of innovation and efficiency in animal agriculture. This model has spread to many countries in Europe, America, and Asia, proving that investing in technology and automation not only brings benefits in terms of productivity and efficiency, but also ensures food safety, products, and environmental protection. However, to achieve these results, farmers must face challenges such as high initial investment costs, high technical requirements, and large capital needs to operate. These challenges are nevertheless opportunities for investment and commitment to innovation and sustainability in the swine industry. After piglets are born, caring for and protecting their health is an important process to ensure healthy development and minimize the risk of diseases. Piglets need vaccination and special care after being separated from their mothers. Vaccination against swine flu is administered at 7 days and 21 days, followed by swine flu vaccine at 21 days and 42 days, and finally swine typhoid vaccine at 42 days and 63 days. Piglets also need to be dewormed at 7 days and 21 days. After being separated, piglets from 28 to 35 days old need to be moved to a separate area with guaranteed conditions such as spacious, airy, clean, and dry space. This area should have complete equipment such as feeding tubes, drinking tubes, lighting and heating systems if needed. Caring for piglets after separation requires attention and creativity on the part of the farmer. Ensuring adequate and balanced food supply and ensuring clean drinking water. Maintaining cage hygiene is important to prevent the spread of diseases. The pork processing industry is not just a simple process, but a close combination of technical factors, food safety, and quality management. The process begins when pigs are transported to the processing plant by specialized vehicles, which impose high requirements on vehicle hygiene and check the health and quality of the pigs before entering the factory. The processing method is carefully chosen, either by electrocution or neck injury, with preference given to the electrocution method because it causes less pain to the pig, reduces stress, and maintains meat quality. Meat processing must be quick and efficient because any delay can affect the quality of the final product. Pigs are processed into many different dishes such as bacon, and sausages. According to statistics from the American Organic Agriculture Association, the average price of an organic pig globally is about $1.5 USD per pound, about 2.5 times higher than conventional organic pork. Organic pork is often consumed through organic food stores and high-end restaurants. This type of meat is often processed into many different dishes to meet diverse needs in the market. The largest Iberian black pig farm in Spain, Monte Nevado, is located in the Zemes and Extremadura regions. The farm has a long history of development, dating back to 1920 when it was founded by the López Calvo family. Initially, the farm only occupied a small area, but with the family's efforts and passion, it became one of the largest Iberian black pig farms worldwide. the farm's area is 1,700 acres. What is special is not only its size but also its smart and sustainable management. Monte Novato not only focuses on expanding the area, but also focuses on the quality and living conditions of the pigs. The Iberian black pig breeding area in Monte Novato is famous for its mild climate and rich food sources. The mild climate helps pigs grow healthily and achieve good meat quality. Grain source feed creates a complete and natural nutritional diet for pigs, while also creating a unique flavor for the Iberian black pig breed. Currently, Monte Novato takes care of about 34,000 Iberian black pigs using natural farming methods. Priority is given to the forest to care for and weed the pigs for 12 to 18 months, ensuring optimal weight and quality before slaughter. The average annual temperature is about 16 degrees Celsius, with cool summers and warm winters, providing ideal conditions for Iberian black pig production. This helps create a favorable environment that supports the natural environment and growth process of the pigs. The result is extremely superior meat quality. In addition to the Monte Novato farm, Spain also has many other farms specializing in raising Iberian black pigs, especially concentrated in the west and southwest regions of the country, creating a stable and diverse supply of Iberian black pigs globally. Iberian black pigs are given the privilege of moving freely, searching for food and water. A natural lifestyle and true to their nature is an important factor. Pigs are allowed to move freely and forage in the morning and evening, when they can enjoy their meals under the sunset. This provides many benefits, including improvements in health and strengthening of the pig's immune system. The quality of pork is significantly improved, and exposure to natural foods makes the meat flavorful and rich in omega-3 fatty acids. This not only benefits the health of consumers, but also helps save costs of the pig farming process. The final stage of the breeding process, from 12 to 18 months of age, is an important period. During this period, pigs need nutritional supplements to develop muscle and accumulate fat, while ensuring optimal meat quality. Pig feed is carefully selected and diets include pig feed and plaque, made from grain sources such as corn, barley, and wheat. This creates a varied and attractive diet for Iberian black pigs. Entering the breeding period from November to February, when daylight increases, Iberian black pigs prepare to become pregnant for about 115 days. Each male gives birth to about 10 to 12 offspring, and they are carefully cared for in a closed farm. Piglets drink enough mother's milk for about 45 to 60 days before moving to a separate care area. It is estimated that every year, there are about 1 million Iberian black pigs born around the world, of which Spain accounts for about 80% of the total global production. Iberian black ham is not only a symbol of sophistication and distinctive taste, but is also the result of a special production process. After a careful selection process, the ham leg begins to be salted, not only to preserve the meat, but also to cook it step by step, creating the delicious flavor typical of the Iberian black pig. Through the preservation and drying process, Iberian black hams are produced of outstanding quality. Their preservation ability is very impressive. They can be stored for 3 to 5 years without losing quality. In 2022 alone, Spain recorded a ham production about 488,000 tons, of which Iberian black pig ham accounted for about 25% of the total production. We are grateful that you took the time to watch this video. If you are working in the pig industry and are experiencing specific difficulties, please share with us any issues you are facing. This will help us better understand the needs of our community and assist us in creating meaningful and useful videos in the future. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to ask questions or share your opinions. In the field of smoking, organic pork is a symbol of delicious and rich flavor. The production process begins by dividing the pork carcass into different parts, such as shredded meat, pork shoulder meat, and thigh meat. This process requires skill in cutting and dividing each part of the carcass. The shredded meat is then separated from the meat, and the pork belly is selected for further bacon production. During the bacon processing process, the pork belly is harvested and spread on a conveyor belt to ensure even meat. Pig skin is also separated from the pork belly, creating a dish prepared for further processing. This pork belly bacon is a unique and high-quality product that imparts a distinctive flavor to food products. Organic pork products often command high prices due to careful care and processing, and they are often popular in the organic food market and customer groups that demand high quality. The next step in the smoking process ensures uniformity and tenderness of the pork belly. The pork belly is then put through a stamping machine to ensure uniformity and softness. Pork belly is washed with water to remove impurities and retain its natural flavor after being processed. The stretcher belly was hung on a cart and taken to the smoke room. The smoke room is heated with wood chips such as oak, musket, and acker, creating a delicious aroma. Smoked pork is smoked for about 8 to 12 hours at an ideal temperature of 70 to 80 degrees Celsius. After completing the smoking process, the pork is cooled to maintain flavor and deliciousness. depending on the country. The process of smoking meat takes different amounts of time. For example, American-style bacon requires 8 to 12 hours with oak or hickory, while in Germany the process takes 12 to 24 hours with oak or hickory. In Korea, smoking time is 6 to 8 hours with oak or pine wood. Finally, the bacon is carefully cut, packaged and delivered to consumers. According to the American Society of Agriculture, by 2022, total global bacon production is expected to reach about 2.5 million tons, with the United States taking the leading position with production of about 1.5 million tons. Consumption of bacon is also high, with total consumption around 2.7 million tons. The United States is the world's largest consumer of bacon, with consumption of approximately 1.6 million tons. The process of producing bacon is not only an art of processing, but also a delicate combination of tradition and modern technology. This brings quality and delicious baked products to consumers' mouths. Do you like to eat pork sausage? If so, please comment yes below and let me know. Pork sausage, a popular dish worldwide, is not only delicious but also requires a technical processing process to ensure quality and unique flavor. The main ingredient to make sausage is pork, usually young meat or fatty meat. At the same time, spices such as salt, pepper, sugar, garlic powder, onion powder, and additives such as wheat flour, tapioca starch, and turmeric powder are also used to create a unique flavor. Pork is pureed using a specialized meat grinder, depending on the type of sausage you want to make. The fineness of the meat can be adjusted to create a sausage with the appropriate elasticity or softness required. The meat mixture is then mixed well with spices and additives to create a uniform and characteristic flavor. The meat mixture is put into the intestines of animals that have been washed and soaked in dilute salt water for disinfection. Bringing the meat into the intestines tightly and evenly helps create a beautiful and attractive shape for the sausage. The sausage is then formed to the desired size and shape and can be steamed or steamed to cook. Steaming helps sausages retain their delicious flavor and attractive color, while steaming keeps them moist and delicious. The sausages are then cooled and stored in the refrigerator or freezer. Storage time is usually 1 week in the refrigerator and 2 to 3 months in the freezer. Sausage prices typically range from $9.84 to $19.75 per pound, according to the United States Food and Agriculture Organization. Every year, the world consumes about 1.5 million tons of pork sausage. The United States and Vietnam are two major consuming countries, with Vietnam at around 200,000 tons per year.